Alright, this is July 19th, 2025, Hood County, Texas, Granbury. Of course, being a beekeeper, this is a required tool. Just kidding. Some of y'all may have got that reference. But today, the object is to put pollen patties to boost up the brood, because I'm going to do splits. All three hives are looking okay as far as there's bees, so that's better than the one I did yesterday. I checked. So the goal today is just to basically put some brood on there, do it, maybe look in the super, and that's about all I'm doing today. And kill a spider. There you go. Didn't know that was gonna be part of today's tutorial, but there we go. So once again, the hive tool that I never have in my hand. I'm just gonna pop these real quick, like. Tons of bees, that's a good sign. That's what we want. I'm gonna pop this a little bit more. Ooh, wow. There's a lot of hive beetles, that's not good. There's a lot of hive beetles in there, that was not good. We're not doing much with this top box. But there's a lot of bees still. So, I'm gonna throw in a pollen patty. Let them roll with it. And I'll deal with hive beetles next week, because I'm trying to help the brood production a bit today is my goal. So there's that. So there's bees, tons of them, more hive beetles than I care to admit, but at least there's bees. So let's check this one real quick. Once again, hive beetle over here in the corner that's trying to hide. Kill it, bee. What y'all doing? Here, need some help? Don't hide them. There you go. There we go. Die, stupid hive beetles. So I am about to start doing something for that. I'm about to put those inserts in the hives. I just didn't do it yet. Tons of bees still. Not drawing out the top box, but there are tons of bees to protect it. So pollen patty, here we go. And whatever this is, I'm removing it. I'm guessing wax moth or spider of some sort. So I'll clean these up a little bit better later. Because like I said, I want in and out of the boxes today. Because I'm preparing for splits. And a lot of them. Whoa! This hive is bustling. Way more than I thought this one would be. This has always been a pretty solid hive. Kinda. But they've been kind of had their mind of it. It's been really weird. Wow, this hive here surprised me a little bit with how many bees there are. The other two, I figured there would be a lot of bees, so that's good. So now I'm going to do splits. I'm going to dig into these a little bit next week. Now that I simulated the brood, hopefully helped produce more brood with the pollen patties. I'm going to see how many splits I can make out of these. Right now, I'm thinking turning each hive into 3 hives. So basically 2 queens added to each hive, well, to make splits. So I'd have 9 hives total. So I'd order 2 queens per hive. So I'd order 6 queens and keep obviously the queen I got because they're doing decent. And then I would have 9 hives back here. Of course, this whole thing's going to get torn down because I think I've mentioned many times over, I don't like it. If I would have had metal support beams, I would have been happier, but I don't. And I'm not paying that kind of money to build them when I can put more gravel, spread this gravel out a little bit more, and do some stuff here or there and call it good. So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to extend it this way. I was originally thinking I was going to go that way with it, but I am going to move it over this way more, even if I can't get the tractor as easy back here, because then I can probably put 4 or 5 pallets on the ground right there next to each other. And if it ever does flood out of this back creek and the creek over there, I can come in with forks and just move them out to safety, hopefully, very easily, or at least move them over into the center where it's higher ground. So that's what I got today. So stay tuned. Hopefully next weekend, I'm really able to dig into these hives, and I'll take some time and really see what I can do. So have a great day, YouTube.